Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back in GTA Online for another car review. This is the very famous Imponte Deluxo, otherwise known as the Back to the Future DeLorean. This thing, don't buy it, because this week, you can win it on the Lucky Wheel, and that's exactly what I have done. But if you already have one, win it anyway, and sell your old one for $3 million. I mean, that's my tip of the day for you. We're inside the Avenger, so I did this because we might as well upgrade it.
Come on, you know you're gonna buy it.
Our location currently is the Ronald Turns Wind Farm.
Work of art.
It's really dark back here, so I don't know what I got. I don't think it's you know what. I don't like any of these grills because I like the Imponte badge. I mean, there is this, but this looks and I like the fact that they're still they have both badges, because none of these other ones have both badges. That kind of looks more DeLorean if you do that, because the headlights are not DeLorean because they're not pop-ups. Pop up, and now headlights! Sorry, I changed Pumphrey, I had to. Don't hate me. I'm your biggest fan. Now, you can modify this anywhere, but I didn't. I left the Keller stock, but well, the true DeLorean is actually chrome. Or no, it's stainless steel. So let's make sure we do that. That's actually the Keller it comes in. Well done on your Rockstar. And what's this? It's the tail. And this actually is the right Keller. The tail on the DeLorean is black. It's actually brushed black steel. I have never seen a vehicle where it's like that.
Just right.
It's kind of hard to see this because of the lighting. See if I can like manipulate it a little bit so you might be able to see a little bit. There's not much I can show you there. The lighting in the Avenger is absolutely terrible. It's so dimly lit. There's some lights up that are actually turned off. You see that? I thought this looked most like the DeLorean, because like stock, it doesn't. It looks like it's missing something. You know? The DeLorean kind of has like that spoiler on the tail. Now weapons, if you did not have the weapons already, they're actually quite a bargain. They're only $189, $189,000. I'm gonna say $189. $189,000 is not bad. And you get both guns and missiles. So you don't have to buy them separately. You don't have to choose. Because sometimes I know missiles are the way to go usually, but there are times where I feel that the guns are actually usable.
I just sit and stare at them too.
If you're chasing something and you don't need to completely destroy it, like say you just need someone to get out of the, like you need an NPC to get out of the car, just start shooting it, peppering it with the rounds. We'll get outside and we'll start it up. Let's get it off the highway, though. Spawn us on the highway. It's not safe. Hey, look, it's a train. By the way, everything opens, but you cannot see the engine. We'll see that in a minute. Not much cargo space. But you technically could put stuff back here, but the engine is it lays underneath that panel. And you can't open that. I love that the doors are actually correct. Now this thing has three drive modes. Technically 3, but it's really 2, if you think about it. By the way, yes, this weekend I'm playing it, up until... Actually, I don't even know when it all goes away, but... Peyote plants... Oh, yeah, probably tomorrow, on Monday. Monday the 13th. Today is Easter. Happy Easter, y'all. You can celebrate. So they get us your Easter present today. You opened an egg and you got an Imponte Deluxo. I just love the doors. Start up. It sounds way more muscular than it's supposed to. It sounds way more muscular than it should. That's an issue. Okay, now let's just drive it. Of course, it drives on the road like any other car. But when you really want to get crazy, push X and it hovers. It is faster in hover mode, but the gauges are going to be different. Kind of a bad time of day right now. Yeah, but the actual engine shuts off. As you can see, the RPM gauge goes down to 0. Have a look at that again. And you can actually hear it too. Listen carefully when I land. I'll do that one more time. Actually, we'll do it up on the hill where you won't hear the cars also behind. By the way, to fly like I just did, you pull up. I just wanted to do that to just get out of there quickly, but I'll show it off properly in a minute. You can hear the flux capacitor starting up, or whatever the heck makes the DeLorean hover. And there's no smoke coming out of the... Well, I don't know why, but there is smoke coming out of the tailpipe. The engine is not running. Now pay close attention. I'm going to do it 3, 2, 1. You could have just heard it there. But also you hear the hover system shutting down. You can also hear the engine turn off. Technical difficulties. Microphone got caught on something. But you can hear the engine actually turn off if you listen real carefully. Let's listen, you can hear it idling. The handbrake does absolutely nothing. It doesn't do anything to really stop the car. And by the way, hover donuts are awesome. Alright, now we're actually going to fly. To fly, get into hover mode, pull up. That'll pull back on the stick. That'll open the wings up. Don't let go, because it will, as long as you're not, and then when you fly like a normal car, but make sure you don't pull down. You don't let up on the stick, because it'll put you back on the ground. Now it will not sit. It will sit there for a few minutes, but as you notice, it's going to start dropping. It's actually coasting for some reason. There. So it will start dropping slowly. It's kind of similar to the Oppressor. Oppressor Mark II. Which I've yet to make a video on, even though I do own one. We didn't make a video focusing on the Oppressor, but I've used it in a video before. Let's try something fun. Let's go to Fort Zancudo. Try to land this thing like an airplane. I'm not going to use Sandy Shores or... What? Screw you, cops! That is the first time I've ever gotten a wanted low by flying over the prison. Or maybe they don't consider this actually flying. They'll probably think I'm driving into the prison. They don't think I consider this flight. And they are the pea shooters. That's probably why they throw them in with the missiles. Trying to fit the caliber or anything like that. Yeah. All in all, this thing does not fly very fast. And yeah, you have unlimited missiles. I was just checking on that. Headlights don't do a whole lot for flying, I must say. It's currently about 10:30 game time. You know what? Here's another trick. If I can find a body of water. Hold up. And trying to escape the cops, I completely lost my path. I want to see how it lands like an airplane, because we just push X when we're in midair. It does this. It just drops straight to the ground. Usually it won't damage the car. Usually it'll land fine. Really wasn't a fan of landing in the Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness, though. We almost went off the cliff. And you can disengage flight and re-engage it in a minute long. Start to free fall. Right now we are hovering. You actually have to pull back on the stick to open the wings. Because if you don't pull back on the stick, you just hover. Down there, we're in Rat Canyon. Let's test out the vehicle's hover capabilities over water. Apparently, this is actually considered a land, air, and sea vehicle. Don't push down. Don't push down. Let it touch the water. This is actually based on something real. There's actually someone built a DeLorean airboat. Thank you, SD1, for sharing this information. To next year's realistic, this thing can kind of float on water. And to make it look more real, just like the one in the picture, oh, Yeah, it closes automatically, you dingus. Yes, you cannot, I'm pushing down and you cannot go into the water. Unlike the Oppressor Mark II, which will go straight in the water and will die. Let's actually try to attempt to land this thing like a plane. See if it's even doable. Now, fortunately, it will not fire on us. Level clear. Actually, we're gonna do a test. We're gonna go way up, and we're gonna see what happens if we try and fall from the very top of the, like right with the sky barrier runway, so we can land on the ground. It's gonna take a few moments to get up there. Too bad I can't do a time lapse for you guys. You're gonna have to wait with me as we go up. You can fast forward in the video if you so wish. If I can remember it, I'll leave a timestamp. I probably won't remember though. This will go all the way up like a helicopter will. No, I think that's maximum. That might be maximum height. But we're still climbing. It doesn't really look like we're climbing, but we are. I picked a very bad time today to do this. Try to stay a little bit over the runway, or at least somewhere where we can land where we're not going to hit people. Okay, I'm going to say that's high enough. It's not quite to the sky barrier, but we're just going to drop it. Now, this thing does not have a parachute, so we are in free fall. I don't know what's going to happen to the car. We're going to hit the grass. And it's complete dry. What's the damage? Is there any visible damage? Because I heard glass break. We broke the rear quarter windows and the rear glass. Because we did hit harder on the back. Yeah, but it's completely drivable. There's nothing wrong with it after falling from that height. And we fell straight down. Let's see what happens if we fall. Because here's something you can do in the air. Just make it like a twisting tornado. This might make you sick. No, you know, also you return to hover mode automatically when you get on the ground and you don't pull back. Oh, we can't do smooth transitions to donuts. And by the way, this car is dead slow in driving mode if you don't upgrade it. So make sure you do upgrade it. We lose momentum. I was wondering if we could do it the other way. Even though it flies, you cannot take the Deluxo into your hand. I'll prove it. But we can fly, look! Come on, game, really? Now, here's the thing, we can fully explore Fort Zancudo. This is something I should probably bring up. Because this week, 100% off. 70% if you're Twitch Prime, like me. So, if you don't have one yet, get this one. I'll give you the exact one. It costs under $1 million. If you already have a hangar at LSIA, trade it in for this one. That's what I did. You'll only spend about $300,000. And don't buy one at LSIA, please do. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you the hangar. They're probably gonna fall out of the sky by the time we're done. Hangar 3497. Everything's on sale. So I think I'm gonna go for that traditional look, just to make it look different. Yeah, I'm gonna put the bright lights in there. Sometimes it is hard to see the planes. And by the way, yeah, you can just log out of that. When we go into our hangar, we will notice that everything's been done. I've actually never bought any alternative styles for anything. Go away, Lester. I don't have time for you. We're going a little off topic with this one, but I just want to make sure that it worked because we did lose the money, so. I do like these new lights because this is how Mr. Boss for the Win showed off his hangar. I know you guys are gonna hate me for saying Mr. Boss for the Win's name, because apparently he's the worst YouTuber ever. But I use him just for news. You know, I would not know about half the crap that goes on in this game. I love this office style. It looks so nice. Do not buy anything higher than this, because you don't need it. Oh, we can't even have any booze. Stupid game. We're basically done with the car, though. Do you guys want to see a helicopter review? Or, well, these planes are kind of basic. Oh yeah, if you guys for some reason don't have a buzzard, get one this week. I got one when it was only 30% off. But you guys have to see this price. Ignore that stupid laser. It's still not worth it. $875,000. If you guys don't have one, buy one now. Actually, I'm gonna get our dubs at 6x6. We're gonna do a video on that. You know what? No, I probably ought to not. Anyway, guys, that's the review of the Imponte Deluxo, plus a little bit of look around it, hangar, I guess. Yeah, we've done everything. We looked at. There's no liveries for this vehicle, which doesn't surprise me, but it also kind of offends me because, like, every other car you guys have made, when around this time, even around the time this vehicle came out, had liveries. Come on, guys. Well, we just left a load of my party, so that's that. Anyway, guys, we're gonna land on demolitions. Hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Do you own a Deluxo? Have you ever driven one? Well, you probably have driven one. It's about a 60% chance you've driven one because it's used in one of the Doomsday Heist missions. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.